welcome back with Mondays with Madrid. I'm Devin Williams. I'm a COVID freshman, and I'm here with Coach Madrid, and he's going to update us on the week.
Devin, it's good to have you. I got to give the fist bump that we give all the time. Just want to thank the Javelina family again for joining us. We're hoping that all of you had safe holidays, good holidays with family and friends, as well as a Happy New Year. A lot has gone on here within our basketball program since the last time we got together, but you know, the biggest thing was obviously we started Lone Star Conference 2-0, had victories over Lubbock Christian University and Eastern New Mexico University this past weekend, and so extremely excited for Devin, our staff, and just our program moving forward, and excited about the opportunity to play Western New Mexico coming up this weekend.
All right, Coach, I got a few questions for you.
Okay.
All right, so the first one is, if you didn't coach basketball, what other sport would you have coached?
Track.
You always said you don't like track.
Well, I do enjoy track. I enjoy the competition of track. What I don't like is being outside and the wind blowing and having sand all over you, and then you don't get to shower because you have long bus rides home. But the competition of track is awesome because it's honestly you against the clock, complete competition. I think you find out a lot about people when they're on a track running or throwing, whatever it may be. But I could sit and watch a track meet anytime.
So what event would you coach?
The quarter. The quarter.
That's tough. That's tough.
I know you're a thrower, but if you ran, what event would you run? They don't have a 50-meter dash, just in case you didn't know.
I can't do the 10 either, like Janessa.
I know. So what would you do?
I would say probably the 100.
The 100.
Straight.
There you go.
Straight. Okay. So my second question is, if you were to be a singer, what genre would you sing?
Oh, R&B. Oh, absolutely. R&B. Could you not see me up there with like a glitter outfit or something?
No, I can see you being like a disco, like the 8, whatever it is. Something go like this.
That's terrible.
Okay. Okay, so for the third one, if you were playing basketball, what position would you play, like right now?
Point guard.
And why?
I think because you're absolutely involved in a lot of plays. You're kind of an extension of the coach, and you have to kind of think through the game. A lot of times you get to guard one of their best players on the perimeter. It's a position I think that carries a lot of responsibility, and I kind of enjoy that.
I can see that. Okay, so since on the previous episodes you've been talking about being stranded on an island.
Okay.
So you've been asking us this question. Who would you pick out of everyone on the team, and including staff, who would you want to be stranded with on the island?
Bree.
Why Bree?
Bree's going to find a way to survive, and if we don't survive, we're at least going to be fit because we're going to work out. Like, we'll be swimming laps, we'll be doing push-ups, climbing trees, whatever it is. If Bree's got to go find food, she's going to go find food. There's some players like me and Cherry would probably burn down the island somehow, some way. It would just end up on fire, you know. Jade's going to run around just losing her mind, going crazy, you know. So anyway, without a doubt, Bree.
Okay. Okay, last question. What have you enjoyed most about coaching this team this year?
Honestly, personalities. You know, that's one of the things that Coach Weaver and I look for in recruiting is just personalities, you know, and all of you have your different personalities, but I think we mesh well together, and you guys are just a lot of fun to be around. You know, we can joke around, but we also know when it's time to be serious. You know, you guys poke fun at me, which I absolutely love. But you know, just seeing you guys every day for Coach Weaver and I has just been a blessing, and we absolutely love that you guys are here.
All right, thank you. That's all the questions I have.
All right, Devin, I appreciate those questions. That was fantastic. But just a few questions for you. You're in year 2 here. You know, how does year 2 compare so far from year 1? Just in terms of like your comfort level.
I want to say it's a big change because last year was like the first time coming in, kind of seeing how college play was, seeing the physicality and everything. So I feel like this year it's been a big change and a big help. So now I can look back on last year and kind of not be that same person. So this year I'm like kind of like, I got to do this, got to do this. It's more like more experience, more things I can look off back based on.
And then as we've started conference play, do you feel, you know, a little more comfortable this year round just because you're familiar with some of the teams and what to expect as far as their style of play versus our style of play?
Yeah.
So just some rapid fire questions I want to ask you. This is going to be like the TV version of rapid fire questions, okay? If you were on Family Feud and had to pick 4 teammates to be on Family Feud with you, who would it be?
Jade, Janessa, let's do Georgia. They always seem like they know. And then I'll do Bree.
Bree, okay. If one of your teammates was the next Bachelorette, who would it be?
That's a trick because I don't watch Bachelorette. I don't know what that is.
Okay, just think about it. Like, who in the world would be the Bachelorette?
I say Georgia.
Georgia. All right. If one of your teammates won Survivor, who would it be?
That's a tricky one. I want to say this is probably gonna be a surprise, but I feel like I'm gonna say Janessa.
Janessa.
Because she knows how to play, and we talk about all the time. We both watch Survivor, and I feel like she's good in that making friends and kind of like reading people.
Okay. If one of your teammates was on American Ninja, who would it be?
Mia Rivers.
Mia Rivers.
I say Mia Rivers.
Oh.
Or Bree.
Or Bree.
Them two for sure.
Okay, fair enough. And then I'll ask you the same question I've asked everybody else. You have a Winnebago minivan, whatever it is that you can think of, and you're going along a cross-country road trip for about a month. Who are you taking with you and why?
I don't know, it's kind of tricky because I feel like I'd be in like your situation. I don't want to be alone. I don't know. It's just something about being alone, listen to jamming music.
So you're going to tell them we're leaving at 7, but you would have left at 6.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
All right, that's all that we have for today. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.